Welcome to the January 30th weekend recap for Mustangs TV. I'm your host, Melissa Bagnoli. It was an exciting weekend for the Mustangs with basketball, volleyball, hockey, and wrestling all on the schedule. Let's take a look at this weekend's highlights for Mustangs TV.
The Western women's basketball team hosted the Waterloo Warriors Wednesday night at Alumni Hall. Right off the bat in the first quarter, Mustang Jenny Vaughn helped Western jump to a quick 11-point lead. Moving into the second, the Mustangs didn't back down, countering Waterloo's strong shooting beyond the arc with effective rebounding and steals. Into the third, Western kicked into full gear with a dominant offensive performance, earning 30 points to jump to a 62-25 lead at the break. The Mustangs were able to hold the lead in the fourth, closing the game for an 85-42 victory. Jenny Vaughn led the Mustangs with 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a pair of steals. Laura Bossers and Marty Keeling both finished with 10 points for the Warriors. The men's basketball team also hosted the Waterloo Warriors on Wednesday at Alumni Hall. The first quarter was heavily contested by both teams. Waterloo's strong shooting and the excellent play of Western's Ryan Barbeau kept the game close. This continued in the second as the two teams went basket for basket. Moving into the third, Western's Peter Schultz and Ryan's Higgins offense proved to be effective against the Warriors and provided the foundation for a strong fourth quarter where they pulled away to earn an 81-69 victory. Barbeau finished by a game high of 20 points, followed by 19 of Schultz, 15 for Nathan DeLoretto. Matt Wright led the Warriors, going 7-16 to tally 16 points.
The Western Mustangs hosted the Queens Golden Gales on Saturday afternoon in OUA women's hockey action. The Queens Golden Gales came into action with the 11-5-3 record, good for number 9 in Canada. Meanwhile, the Western Mustangs, fresh off the victory on Friday night over the UOIT Ridgebacks, came into action with the 9-12 record. Let's take a look at the highlights. The first period, Queens had plenty of opportunities. It looked as though they converted in the early going. That goal was waved off, keeping things all tied up as we move to the second period. Casey Rosen with a highlight reel goal trip going in on the breakaway, gets the shot from her knees to go as Olivia Ross held strong in net for the Mustangs in the second period. In the third, clinging to the 1-0 lead, Casey Rosen was given a penalty shot to make it 2-0, unable to convert on the opportunity. The McCaffey sisters would strike for the Gales here on this golden opportunity side of the net, tying things up, but not before Stacey Scott converted on the opportunity to wrap things up 2-1 as the Queens Golden Gales upset by the Western Mustangs 2-1 here at Thompson Arena on Saturday afternoon. The Western Mustangs were back in action on Saturday night here at Thompson Arena, hosting the Lakehead Thunderwolves in men's OUA hockey action. Let's get to the highlights. In the first period, Josh Eunice standing tall in net once again for the Western Mustangs. Not to be outdone was Alex Dupree of the Thunderwolves, making his own big saves in the opening frame. Headed to the second period, the Western Mustangs broke the game wide open. Dominic DeSando opened the scoring on a nice 3-on-1 rush with the Furlong brothers. Zach Harden added to the lead before Tyler Peters made it 3-0 through the second frame. Headed to the third, uncontent with a 3-0 lead. The Western Mustangs, looking for the fourth decisive goal, finally found it with just moments to play, and that would stand as the final score as the Western Mustangs defeat the Lakehead Thunderwolves 4-0. Josh Eunice gets his third shutout in a row. 9 periods of shutout hockey.
The Mustangs put up a good effort in the beginning of the first set, playing point for point, but the Lions pulled away thanks in part to great defense played by Brandy Wilkerson. The Lions took the first set with a score of 25-16. In the second, the Mustangs seemed to have lost some steam, allowing the Lions to get a lead early on. A strong comeback effort was made, allowing them to catch up going into the technical timeout, but again the Lions brought the power and they won the set 25-20. The Lions also took the third and final set with a score of 25-15. The final score was 3-0 for the Lions.
The first set started out with each team playing point for point, but the Mustangs soon pulled away and gained a lead of over 10 points. Great offensive play was seen by Matt Poulin, who gained a number of kills and helped the Mustangs take the first set with a score of 25-13. On to the second set. The Mustangs dominated once more, taking a quick lead, and going into the technical timeout, they had a score of 16-10. Garrett May earned himself many kills and tips and closed the set with a score of 25-17. On to the third set now. The Mustangs once again got off to a quick lead, with Phil James serving consistently and Matt Waite doing a great job at the net blocking. Ray Zito kept the hope alive for the York Lions, but the Mustangs took the third and final set with a score of 25-17.
The Western Mustangs wrestling team hosted the Western Open Tournament at Thames Hall this weekend, while half of the Mustangs team was competing in the Ontario Junior Wrestling Championship in St. Catharines. The women's team still dominated the competition, clinching the top spot in the tournament. Brock University placed second, while University of Regina placed third. Brianne Barry, Larissa DeLeva, and Ramona Balfour all placed first in their individual weight classes. The Mustangs men's team also dominated the tournament, winning 3 gold medals from Stephen Takahashi, Ilya Abele, and Brian Cowan. Mustang Josh Dawson placed second, while Rishav Ranji placed third for the Mustangs men's individual results. Make sure you check out the Mustangs men's hockey games this weekend on Friday when they face Waterloo and Saturday against Lakehead. Both games will stream live at 7:30, so check us out at ssn.ca. For Mustangs TV, I'm Melissa Bagnoli.